Alright guys, how's everybody doing? This video is going to be very different than some of the videos I've done. It's actually going to be a very different video than a lot of the other guys on here are going to tell you to do. Everybody on this app, for some reason, decides to tell everybody that you need this expensive rifle, this expensive upgrade over here, this over here, and it's supposed to be affordable. They title it affordable. Well, their upgrades aren't affordable for most people. Really everybody, okay? I do things that are truly affordable because they're the things that I personally run on my own guns, okay? I don't feel the need that I have to go out and buy some $500-600 scope or this $500-600 thing. Guys, I don't feel the need that you have to go buy that either, just because these guys on YouTube, Facebook, and all these other apps are telling you that you have to go buy it. So truly, if you want something that will be basic and still get it done, I'm not telling you to go buy a bunch of stuff off Amazon. I'm not telling you to do that. Don't worry. I'm not telling you to go out and buy some little cheap Amazon scope. I'm not telling you to go out and buy some cheap Amazon stock, anything like that. I'm not telling you to do that. I am going to say some companies' names in this video. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies that I'm going to tell you about here. However, these companies do offer good products, very good products at a discounted rate. Okay, for instance, you can buy some scopes at a very discounted rate. You can buy some red dots at a very discounted rate. You don't have to go out and spend for this high quality red dot $500, $600, $700, $800. You can get just as good a product made by a slightly lesser, I don't even want to say a slightly lesser company, because they're not a slightly lesser company. They're just as good. They just don't have that product that's $1,000 that they want to try and sell you. They might try to sell it for $200-300. Okay, so I'm not going to do that to you today, guys. These are truly affordable AR upgrades that you can do to your gun. Some of these things are necessities to me, and really everybody else. They just tell you you have to go out and buy this $600, $700, $800 things. You don't need that, okay? So first off, guys, for your rifle, you don't have to go spend upwards of $1,500 on a rifle. Okay, you don't have to do that. Don't go out there and spend $2,000-3,000 on a rifle. Daniel Defense is a great rifle. It is one of the best ones out there. Okay, FN Scar, one of the best ones out there. There are others that are up there with that price point. However, you don't have to go out and buy that. Okay, I want to let you know that you don't have to go out and buy these AR upgrades or these ARs that are $2,000-3,000. You don't have to do that. You can buy, let's just say, a Palmetto State rifle like I have here. Okay, you can buy a Palmetto State rifle for $600. Okay, and for the average shooter, it will do you just as good as that $2,000 rifle that all these other guys are telling you that you have to go out and have. Okay, you don't have to do that. You can buy a $500 pistol. Okay, $500 for a pistol. You don't have to go out and buy all these expensive ARs that all these other guys are telling you to do that. Okay, you don't have to. These guns here will get just as much use as that $1,500, $2,000 one that all these other guys are telling you to go out and do. And the thing is, I'm not saying there's not a difference in the rifle, but for the average shooter that's just going to go out and spend a couple $100, go shoot at the range, spend $100 here, shoot at the range, I promise you guys, these guns are going to do you just as well as those expensive ones that the other guys are wanting you to go out and get. So you don't have to do that. Okay, spend that extra money from this $500-600 rifle. Spend that extra $1,000 on ammo and training. Okay, do not spend that money on anything other than ammo and training, because I promise you, the best shooters in the world can take an average gun, okay, with average upgrades, and outshoot the guy with no training or an average shooter with the best equipment all day long. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Don't spend your money on all these fancy upgrades, guys. Don't do it. Okay, so number one, things that you need that I think that you can do and get away with, because personally I have them on my own gun. Okay, I've got these optics that I'm about to tell you. I've got a couple of them myself. So Once again, I'm not sponsored by any company in here, so just want to throw that out there again. So for optics, guys, that's the number one thing you are going to need. Okay, an optic. You don't have to go out and spend $500, $600, $700, $800 on the optic. Okay, you ain't got to do that. Don't waste that money. Okay, for an average shooter, $150 Sig Romeo that I have on this gun here, $150. Okay, Sig Romeo 5. Go out and get it. Okay, it's a very good red dot. It's a very good rifle. Red dot. It's good. Okay, guys. Don't worry about spending that extra $600, $700, $800 on an optic for a gun that you're not even going to use on a daily basis. Now, if you're going to use this on a daily basis, guys, go out and get you a good optic, okay? But if you're just using this to be an average shooter, be good against your buddies, that kind of thing, go out and get you this $150 to $300 optic for whatever your purpose is. Guys, you don't have to spend that extra $600 or $700, okay? I promise. You can go out and get you a Vortex Viper for a pistol. You can go out and get you a Vortex Venom for a pistol. Those are about $200. You don't have to go spend $600, $700 on them, okay? Now, for your rifles and your AR pistols, though, go out and get you a Vortex Sparks. They come with a lifetime warranty, especially the solar ones. The solar ones are great. They're about $280. On a good day, you can find this Vortex Spark for $200. I have a Vortex Strike Fire, too. Those are great. I love that thing. I have $200 in the optic. I got, I think, another $150 in the magnifier. Okay, they're cheap. You can buy. That's basically a whole scope. Gets you from I think it's a 1x6 with the optic on it. Okay, or with the magnifier on it. Go out and get you something that's cheap. It's easy to find. It's not going to hurt you. I promise. It's going to be nice. Okay, don't go out there and spend $500, $600 and be an average shooter. Okay, spend that extra money on ammo. So the next thing you will need, guys, is a sling. Okay, slings are very important because you're going to have to hold that gun up and you're going to get tired of holding it in your hand. And that's 7 pounds. I mean, it's going to be a little bit heavy after a while. So what you want to do, guys, don't go out and spend $100 on a fancy sling. Okay, don't do it. It's not worth it. It's pointless. Don't do it. That $100 sling is going to hold that rifle or that AR pistol just as good as a $20 to $70 sling, okay? You can buy you a $20 CV Life on Amazon. I mean, it's not the best thing in the world. I've got one. It's not the best thing in the world, I'll be honest. But it's going to hold that gun up just as much as anything else. Now, if you want to go out and get you a Magpul sling that costs about $60 to $70, those are actually really good. You can buy them in a 1-point, or you can even get them a 1 or 2-point harness. Those are really good. Honestly, I prefer those. I don't have one, but I've used them. They are very good slings. I would go out and get one of those if I was going to do it. Now, you remember, guys, don't spend that extra money if you don't have it, okay? Don't spend that extra money on a flipping sling for $50 more than the one that you really could use. That's $20 or $30, okay? Go out, buy ammo and training, okay? Ammo and training. That's where it's at. Ammo and training, okay? Don't go out there and spend all this money on that fancy gear that you can't even use, okay? So, next thing. Everybody's going to tell you go out and get a new stock. Go out and get a new grip. Go out and do all this stuff. You don't have to do that, okay? You don't. You can go and use the Magpul stock that this gun here, whenever I built it, came with. You can use the Magpul stock. These are nice. I recommend these. They give you a little bit more comfort right in here whenever you're gripping this, okay? They do offer that protection a little bit better than the regular MOE stuff, okay? Now, however, if your rifle or pistol came with an MOE grip, you don't need to go and replace that. It works just as good as that Magpul one right here that truly is nice, but it's not needed. Okay, you can use the MOE. It's just as good. However, the Magpul is way more comfortable. I'm not even going to try to lie there. It is way more comfortable on your hands. Okay, so you can buy the Magpul ones. You can buy a whole furniture kit for, golly, I think it's, goodness, $120, $130 for a whole furniture kit. when some people will tell you to go out and spend 120, 133, $300 just on a stock. Okay. The stocks, guys, the regular MOE stocks, the mil spec stocks, those I do recommend changing them out like everybody else does. They're nice. They get the job done for the time being until you can afford to go and actually buy you a good stock. They just wobble a little bit. They're not really connected on really well. I do recommend going out and getting a good stock. You can get a good stock, guys. Let me talk to you about this. You can get a good stock for $30 to $70. Okay, you don't have to spend upwards of $100 to $200. You don't have to do that. Okay, you can get you a good stock for around 100. I'm sorry, not even 100. For around $70. The one that I have on this gun here. This one here is a $40 stock. Okay. Now, that came in a kit. However, I looked it up. It is only $40. The one I have on my other AR, not my pistol, but my other rifle, that one, it was $70. Okay. It has a little bit more of a cheek well on it. It is just as good as this one. Okay. The only difference is the cheek well imprint and this one not having it. That's the only difference. So don't go out and spend some extra money on something that you don't need, okay? So, once again, spend money on ammo and training, okay? So, going into this now, we're going to be on upgrade number 4 here, guys. Number 4, go and get you a good light, okay? You don't need to spend $200 on a Surefire. You don't need to spend $200 on an aim point. Anything like that. You can get you a light on Amazon, $30 to $50. The $50 one's going to be a little bit better. The battery inside of it's going to last you a little bit longer. I'm just saying you don't need to go out there and spend all that extra money though on a light. Spend that money on ammo and training. Now, if you want a better light that's going to last you for the lifetime, be rechargeable, things like that, I recommend an O-light. I have O-lights, guys. This is not my rifle one. This is more of a pistol one. However, it is an O-light. This thing hadn't been charged in months. Still got a light on it, okay? O-lights are nice. I like them. You can get you a good O-light for about $120. This one here for a pistol costs you about, golly, I think it's $90 for a PL Mini Valkyrie. This is the Valkyrie 2 I run on my Glock. It's great. Like I said, it costs you about $90. So you don't have to go out and spend on a Surefire or an Aim Point or Crimson Trace, any of these $100, $200 for a flipping light. All lights light up the same way. Just get you one with good lumens on it. If it has 1,000 lumens, it is great. This one's got 400, okay? So go out there and get you a decent light. Don't spend crazy amount of money on a light. Guys, lights are necessary though, because you don't want to find yourself in the dark and accidentally shoot at an innocent individual. You want to be able to take out the target that you want to take out, not an innocent individual, if that happens to be the case. So just keep that in mind, guys. Spend your money on ammo and training, okay? Don't spend it on anything ridiculous, okay? Also, guys, number five here. We're going to go with a foregrip. Do I think that you need to change out your foregrips? Your handguards definitely, nah, not really. It's not going to do anything. They protect you here, there. You don't really need it, okay? I prefer a rail, I will be honest. That way you can put things on the gun. So I do have a angled foregrip, okay? I prefer the angled foregrip. I like them. The vertical foregrips, they're pretty good. To me, though, they don't really give you that ability to pull the gun in as well as the angles do. Because with the angles, you get, just to me, it feels like you get a better pull on those rifles. Okay, and then also with your AR pistols, you can only have a angled foregrip. You can't put, by law for some reason, I don't understand it, but you can't put a vertical on a pistol. Okay, so this one here will have a, if I decide to run one, it will have a angled on it. That way, you know, it goes by law. For whatever reason, they don't want you to have a vertical foregrip on it. I don't know. So, but out of the two, I do recommend a angled foregrip. They're just, to me, they're better. They give you a better pull on the rifle into your shoulder. You can buy those for like $30, guys. You don't have to go out and spend all this money that these other guys are telling you that you have to go out and spend. Okay, I'm the affordable guy. Okay, I buy things that are affordable because I'll be honest, I'm an average shooter. I'm good. I'm better than all of my other friends, I'll be honest. They look up to me for training. Some of them come to me for training, okay? Which I am the instructor, so that kind of helps out. But guys, you don't have to spend all this extra money, okay? Don't go crazy spending $200-300 on an upgrade unless it's an optic. You know, that's the only one you need to spend that kind of money on. Everything else is privilege, guys. Okay, remember that. Anything else that you want to upgrade on a gun is privilege. Your suppressors, that's like $600. Plus, you got to spend $200 on a tax stamp, and you probably got to wait 10 months to do it. So, guys, don't spend all this extra crazy amount of money on something that you just truly don't need in a suppressor. Your compensators or flash hiders, that's something, once again, you don't need. However, they're pretty cool. I'll be honest. They're pretty cool. Flash hider's really cool. You know, have the flame go out the front. You can see it, get a good picture on it. It's really cool. Makes videos look better. Makes the gun look a little bit cooler. But other than that, you really don't need that. Same thing, guys, especially with this here. Infrared or night vision. Golly, you don't need it. I can't stress that to you enough. You do not need infrared and night vision. Okay. Some of these other guys, I'm not going to say who they are on the channels, but you know who I'm talking about. They're going to tell you need night vision. You need to get night vision goggles. You need this. You need our equipment. You don't need that. Okay. Average shooter, a weapon light works just as good as night vision. The only difference is you're going to be able to see them better. They're going to be able to see you. Okay. You don't need night vision. You don't need infrared. Don't spend your money on that because that's thousands of dollars. Okay. You don't need that. Okay. You need ammo and you need training. Okay. Ammo and training is the way to go. The best shooter with the average gear will outshoot the average shooter with the best gear every time. Okay, guys? So go ahead and get you some ammo and get you some training. And while we're talking about training, if you're looking for training, I offer pistol courses. I offer rifle courses every now and then. Just really whenever I get some people wanting to get in on it. My pistol courses are every month. I offer pistol courses, concealed weapons permits, and basic pistol courses. Also, guys, I'm looking to get an FFL. I've sent out my application. I've done everything that I need to do on my end. I'm waiting for the ATF to call me back. With that, guys, I'm going to be able to sell guns and ammo. I'm also going to be able to sell or to make ammo and make guns. So if you need to build an AR, guys, I just built one of my own just a few minutes ago. It's great. I can build you an AR. I can sell you some ammo. I can actually make you some ammo. I'm going to start out with 9mm and 223 just to help out with this ammo shortage that's going crazy right now. I'm going to try to sell personally. Then I'm going to try to start going to other gun stores and selling to them as well. So hopefully you'll be able to find me and my ammo brand soon. If you're looking for some training, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Twitter. Golly, you name it, I'm on it. Parler. Golly, I love Parler a lot better than I like Twitter. Anyway, so go ahead, guys. Get your ammo, get your training. Hopefully I'll be able to get ammo out here soon within the next month or so because I'm still waiting on the ATF to call me back. ATF, if you're watching, call me. I need you to go ahead and call me so I can go ahead and expand my business. Other than that, guys, hope y'all have a great day. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Once again, this is truly affordable upgrades for your AR. I'm not telling you to go out and buy some big expensive AR. Not telling you to go buy some big expensive fancy upgrades like most of the other guys on this app will tell you to do. So hope y'all have a great day. If you want to get some training, you can call me at 864-201-9275. I'm in Greenville, South Carolina. I will travel if you want to. Just know there's going to be some extra fees in that. So hope y'all have a great day.